Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are here with a Black IPA, which I've totally bastardized the recipe. I added about 20 ounces of Quaker instant oats to the mash, which I did for about 30 minutes at about 150 to 155 degrees. And then at the end of the boil, I added about 1.5 pounds of honey, right when I added the last set of hops. This kit was purchased at Southern Hills Brewery in Roanoke Brewery Supply Store. Right now, we finished this activity at around 11 p.m. tonight. Probably pitched the yeast at about 10 p.m. Here we are 11 to 12 hours later. It was a Kveik yeast from Le Brew. You can see this thing's blowing the top nicely with CO2. It's a very nice, robust fermentation. There's a good seal on this bucket. A lot of times people are worried that they don't have active fermentation happening, but it could be because there's a bad seal around the bucket. This bucket is stored in my sunroom. I have this one wrapped in a wool blanket. If you look at the surface temperature here, which I'll show you on this one, it's about 82 degrees on that bucket. I have another batch of beer which I did a couple weeks ago. This one here you can see is 78 degrees. This one's wrapped in a sleeping bag. This is the hottest room in my house by about 10 degrees. Now here's what I want to show you about the active fermentation taking place here, how much heat gets generated. So as you can see, that 5-gallon fermenter wrapped up in a sleeping bag in the corner by the albums. I'm going to slide this temperature gun under here and just get a quick reading on the side of the bucket. 77 degrees, right? This is the fermentation we started yesterday. If you can get a view on that, that's 89 degrees right now. So you can see that's well over 10 degrees warmer for active fermentation temperature taking place. So that's just how wild this Kveik yeast is. Right now it's probably about 80 degrees in this room. The temperature's set to about 78 degrees in my house, but that really means it's about 73 in all the rooms with the air conditioning on. So this will ferment nicely for the next 3 to 4 days before it calms down. The original brew should be about 7.5%. With the additional oats and the honey I've added, I'm looking closer to about 10.5% final ABV on this one. So I'm trying to make big beers, dark IPA, good buzz. Let's hope it has a nice clean taste at this temperature with that Kveik yeast.